the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my...
What is up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I hope you all are doing super well. I just wanted to preface this video by saying that I made a video like this in the past about my 370 and I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite videos to date. So if you have not checked that video out already, I will link that down below in the top of the description. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it.
Baby, I'll be moving on, and I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone, and I never like to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, and now I know I'm back sleeping on my own.
For those of you that don't know Jeeps too well, this is like the one car that I actually have a little bit of knowledge of. This is actually my fourth Jeep. I owned an 03 Wrangler, I owned a older Grand Cherokee and an older just Cherokee. It was actually my first stick shift was a 1997 Cherokee, and I absolutely loved it. I actually picked it up for $300. It had an inline six. It was a great motor, ran super well. Absolutely loved that car. But it is a 2012 Jeep Wrangler JKU, or just the Unlimited. What I've done to it so far, we have the aftermarket bumper, picked it up from a friend of mine. It has the D-hooks and everything. It has two fog lights that are actually not equipped right now. I have some axial headlights that are actually super cool. They have the halos on them and everything. Other than that, the car is pretty stock. We do have an aftermarket rear bumper. I actually really like. It does have the silver D-hooks. I'm probably gonna have to pick up some black ones. And it does have a pipes exhaust. Gonna give you guys a little taste of that right now. And the interior of the car, as much as I love it, it's nothing really that special. Give a little start up. Have your generic cruise control with all the set on and off options. Over here is something I haven't really played around too much with. It does have like this voice recording option and whatnot where like you press it.
Available options are frequency number, next station, previous station, radio menu, main menu, or cancel to exit.
Subscribe.
Select one of the following. Bluetooth device pairing. Select Bluetooth.
Kind of cool. It does have the option that you can display. What I display is the direction and the weather, but I'm pressing the menu button. It's showing me the average miles per gallon. You can't really see it, but it says 14.7. You can switch over to how many miles you have until empty. And then there's a timer option. Sorry, you can't really see that too well on the camera. You can put the units from US to, I'm pretty sure, metric, of course, and then you can do some system stuff. Some personal settings, which are actually really cool. And one thing I actually wasn't too certain of this car had, it actually has hill start assist because it's a manual transmission, which means when you're on a hill, which I'm gonna go show in a second, it actually won't roll back, which is super nice of this car. Though with Jeep owners, like, you always close the door. I don't know how many times when you close the door, like, you guys can't really tell, it's not closed, but people, like, take my word for it, people do not know how to close Jeep Wrangler doors. I don't know why. Everyone who goes in my car always leaves the door open. They do not know how to close it. You kind of have to go, like, kind of got to give it some, you know. So to kind of carry the fifth wheel on this car, it is attached to what's like this trunk panel back here. This gate right here, which is pretty nice. Opens up, the gate opens up like this, but then you have the rear glass. Like if you actually want to put something in the car, you do have to open it. But I find oftentimes that unless the gate is open up all the way, this portion of the glass always gets caught right over here. Like a little bit, kind of like that. It opens up to a pretty spacious trunk, actually. One of my most favorite things about the Jeep Wrangler is actually the stuff right here back in the trunk. So once you lift open the carpet right here and kind of tuck that back a little bit, you have this little plastic piece. When you just pull it up and turn it, you can now open up this little compartment back here. And then you have a nice little storage thing back here, which is really cool. I just have like my jumper cables and a microfiber towel back here. But my favorite thing about this, it has these components right here. It has these kind of holes right here that actually you can put the hardware for your hardtop when you take it off, which is super convenient. I took my hardtop off last weekend and it was actually super nice because someone like me, I would lose all the bolts guaranteed, no problem, but I was able to put them back there and it was actually super nice. There's this component right here, which is the passenger side panel, and then there's this component right here, which is the driver's side panel, and then this is the actual hardtop itself. It's super dirty, like where I live, there's so much pollen at you, that's kind of gross. But this panel right up here comes off super easily, as does this one. Yeah, I'm really white.